And basically, rather than trying to get up on a soapbox and give everybody, well, this is the big message, you know, we must save the whales, we must save the whales, which can get kind of boring, I thought I would just tell a story in a narrative form, which I think is a better way of getting a message across, to tell an interesting story.
It must really bother you, though, when you're out there sailing on Narragansett Bay or along the eastern seaboard, and you see people polluting the waters, throwing trash overboard, companies polluting, despite all the songs that you've written and despite all that's been said about pollution.
I think it's mostly out of ignorance. I don't think it's done out of, you know, malevolence or malice. I think people just assume, oh, the ocean is limitless, and if I throw it in the water, it's just going to disappear. And it doesn't. I mean, there is a limit. The ocean is finite.
So what do the fishermen think of the song?
I asked them to come over to the house before I put it on the album. After I did the recording, I said, what do you think? Am I close to the mark with this? And they said, yeah, don't touch anything. Do it, put it exactly the way it is on the album. They were very pleased with it. They said it pretty much describes the plight that they're in right now. And I've gotten a lot of mail.
Have you heard from any of the fishermen around here?
Yeah, I've gotten some mail from fishermen who are in Point Judith, the Point Judith area.
What did they say?
They said, thank you for writing this song. It tells the story of what's happening to us. And I'm not talking about the rich commercial fishing fleets. I'm talking about the small, independent, local commercial fisherman who really doesn't have a fat cat lawyer and these big power brokers lobbying for him in the various legislatures. This is just a local guy. I'm a guy who comes out of the 60s. I was a hippie in the 60s. I really thought we could change the world. And then the 70s, the 80s came and people kind of gave up, and hopefully the 90s is going to be more activism and more social consciousness. Not to the point of boredom or to the point of hypocrisy because it's fashionable, but the point because we have to do something about it now. We can't wait anymore.